Deep Rock Galactic going on here. You've never played this game. This game is extremely fun. It is very, very, very busy. A lot to do. The area that I'm in right now is kind of like your pseudo base, if you will. It's got 4 bays. It is somewhat co-op, somewhat not. It is co-op to the sense of you can invite your friends and lock it to just the 4 of you playing, or you can make it to where outsiders can join. If you ever played the game called Warframe, Warframe's pretty much the same way. You can make it to where it's just you and your friends and do co-op, or you can have outsiders join you. But Warframe obviously has an open world area, etc., etc. But anyways, so in this game, you have the bays that you come into. So your own personal little bay. You have your terminal here that'll give you all your key performance points, your milestone points. Really, really cool. Every time you get a milestone, you get some perk points. Come over here and spend them. And from there, you can upgrade your character. Make your character have some hover boots, maybe, for example. Or, which one do I like? Deposit 40% faster when you're using your mule. That is great. There's a lot of different ones. You can apply them. Let's see here. There's the character selection screen, where you can change your character. 4 different types of characters in the game. As of right now, the only one I have done is the Scout. I have a 1-star Scout, which means I got him up to max level, and I promoted him, and now he's a 1-star Scout. Max level, if I'm mistaken, was 25 per character, and then when you get up there, you will promote him. Like I said, a star there, and now he's back to a 5-star or a level 5 1. So I get him up to level 25 again, and pretty new at the game, so I'm not 100% sure about how this works. But what happens is when you get to 25, you can promote him again after you get the missions done. So your Scout, he has, if you see the little tiny picture of the window up there, he has grenades that he can throw down. Those are slow grenades and flares. He has a zip line gun that he can kind of go really, really quick and get places that other people cannot. And he has a flare gun that shoots flares up in the sky and then illuminate the whole entire room. Really, really cool. Never thought I would like this game. The whole entire map, each map is generated per when you queue in. Every single bit of it is you're able to mine. You like games like 7 Days to Die or Empyrean, where you can terraform the whole entire ground, which really mine out the ground. You can't really create ground in this game that I know of yet. So with that being said, it's a blast. It really is. Everybody we've had play this game with us so far has absolutely loved it. It's quick. You know, you're shooting stuff nonstop. These alien bugs are coming after you all the time. If you like that kind of gameplay, this will be the game for you. You know, it really will. You're looting. You have objectives in each mission, and it's just fun. But we'll get back into the role. So the Scout is basically a Scout. Then you have your Gunner, which he has this big, massive machine gun. He can, if I'm not mistaken, the Gunner, his specialty is a zip line, a stationary zip line that's just like in that video right there. He puts it down, and the whole team can ride up and down the zip line. Really, really cool. Really, really useful. It goes great with the Engineer. The Engineer is an awesome class. I really would like to see more people run the Engineer. When you run the Engineer, if you're watching that little video clip, he puts these platforms down and he can get up the platforms. And what will happen is in those platforms, if he can't get to where he put a platform, if you have a Gunner, which has the stationary zip lines, or the Scout, which is great, the Scout can just zip line right up to it and get the materials you need to mine. So the Engineer is really cool. The Engineer will also put down little turrets or AI turrets, which is what he's doing now, and they'll start shooting the bugs or bees or whatever they are. Um, really, really great class. The driller. I don't see a lot of people playing the driller. The driller, in my opinion, can be a game saver. Okay, at the end of the match, you have to extract. You have to go back to well, not necessarily back, but you have to go to a escape pod. And sometimes the escape pod is in a place that you can't get to fast. Well, you only have a couple of minutes to get to the escape pod. So if the driller, if you're watching the video, he's just plowing through that stuff. He's going quick. So to have him on your team really helps out a lot. Don't have a lot of people playing drillers. So if you have one of each, it's great. If you have multiple of each, it doesn't matter. You can play this game with people. You can play this game solo. It's fun either way. I highly suggest picking it up if you haven't gotten this game yet. It goes on sale all the time. For the longest time, I didn't play it. I didn't think I would like it. The game is absolutely hilarious. Hilarious. So that's your character selection screen. You have your wardrobes for the people that are into different types of skins and things like that. Skins is a big thing in the gaming communities now. Fortnite, Apex Legends, all these games that have skins that people acquire somehow, either through earning them or paying for them. In this game, you just earn them. There's no extra money cost here at all. The battle pass system in this game, it's one tier, it's free. You don't have to pay for the premium battle pass like other games have. And that's phenomenal, in my opinion. Okay, so you unlock different beards, different armor. For example, I have some different armors that I got through a couple of the DLCs. DLCs are not required to play the game. I just got them so I could show you guys and have a little bit of fun with the different DLCs. There's different skin colors, different, well, I don't have a lot of beards, but the different beards and things like that you can put. And you can do that for each different character. Each different character has different loadouts, different skins, different armors, silly stuff. I typically run the Scout. I've just got pretty proficient with it, and I absolutely love it. So that's that. This is once again in your main base area that only you're in. This is your large escape drop pod I was telling you about, kind of like your spaceship. You get above one of these big asteroids, go out here to the windows, maybe you can look at it. Okay, there's that big old asteroid out there, or planet that exploded, or whatever, I don't know what it is. But your whole crew will get inside this driller whenever you start a mission here at the mission selection board. You'll climb up here and get inside there and go down to the planet, start drilling, do your mission. But continuing on to the right, we have the jukebox. Jukebox
now
is
that
something
is
fun.
Real music.
Something to mess around with. You and your friends get in here and dance, go off the pad, come back on the pad. Oh, that didn't work. Let's make them stop dancing for a second. Music's still playing. And he does something completely different. Silly. So you don't like that music? Turn it off.
That sucks.
Turn it back on. Like a little chilling out music. There's a bar. The bar is great. If you start playing this game with your friends, I highly suggest you do one thing. Always come to the bar. The bar has different buffs for different drinks, which will help you out. And when you buy a drink, say I get this one right here.
Round of Oilios, please.
You'll give me a drink. I'll drink it. What ends up happening is you get a little tipsy.
Get in my gut.
For the glass, they'll despawn after a while. Don't worry about littering. I don't know what game that's from, but it looks awfully familiar. Seen a lot of youngsters do it online. Music will play until the music's over. Well, you get a little mini game. you can kick and try to get it in there and make your, oh, come on, did I do that for you guys? Yay, 10. Then you can hit the reset button. It'll reset it. See how far you can get. Got some guys it's up in the thousands. I might be able to hit 500. Go me. Let's see what else we got here. Rock Galactic. You got the Forge. The Forge will help you make overclock parts for different weapons. Okay, different weapons. I just hit 25 on this character. You have to hit 25. You have to get a promotion. Then you can unlock the Forge. Okay. To do stuff out of the Forge, though, from my experience, you have to do deep dives. Okay.
And
You
make
can
phone calls. I'll be back.
You can only do deep dives when you hit 25 and you get promoted. So when you do these are 3 stage missions. Okay? Those 3 stage missions are very, 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 very hard. And not necessarily hard as in they're hard to complete, but what ends up happening is you do one mission, then you go to the next, then you go to the next. Like that. You don't exit, you don't get a break, nothing. You get your ammo and you keep going. This right here, this little guy, that's your mule. You'll get used to your mule. Alright. The mule will help you out in game, 100%, where you deposit all your stuff. See what else we got here. We got the battle pass. Alright, this is what I was talking about with the battle pass. One reason I really like this game, I think a lot of people, if they play it, will like it as well, is the battle pass system. In a lot of games, and I'm not going to name the games, the battle pass system, you have a basic tier, and then you have a premium tier. Premium tier you have to pay for, and you get extra rewards, which is nice. I understand the gamers, devs need the money to promote their games, whatever. But in this game, it's one tier from what I can see. If you guys out there know any other tiers, if I'm missing something, please let me know. But what ends up happening is you get your rewards. Okay, click on it.
Never knew how much I
Get your
needed
new
this.
reward. It's a skin, which is what most battle pass stuff is. A skin. Then you go into your cosmetic tree, and this is all the stuff you can unlock for this season, season number 3. So it's pretty neat. I enjoy the skin stuff. You can kind of dirty up stuff.
Barrels are to be left alone and not hurled, kicked, tossed, or in any way moved around.
Mission control will yell at you. Doesn't really matter. You can do what you want. They'll reset. You got your assignment board. The assignment board, I think, is awesome. Because in the beginning, you don't really realize what everything is in your ship. What ends up happening is the assignment board will let you unlock new weapons and new gear and different assignments and things like that. These cores that help you with upgrading your weapon, very, very important. So you'll activate this. Like I have one activated right now. It's for the 25 plasma carbine. Okay, I have to do 3 missions to unlock this weapon. So I would turn around, I'd come over here to mission selection, I'd find where I need to go on the map, and that's not the right one. Oh yeah, it is. It's the egg hunt. I'd have to do this egg hunt. Okay, you can, like I said, do it by yourself, or you can do it with people. So it's in a sense co-op and live. I don't really know how to explain it. If you guys have a better way to explain it, let me know, and I'll throw it out there in my next videos. But there's hazard levels. It's basically easy, medium, hard, extreme, stuff like that. The length of the caves, how far they are, the time that they've been in it, different things like that. So if all 4 of these icons are not full and it's open, you can join and you can help those guys out. And a lot of people I have found so far are pretty helpful in the game. So if you're new to the game, if you hit Z, you can do in-game voice chat. It comes across really, really clear. Once again, a lot of games aren't as clear on their voice chat. This game is. I've talked to quite a few people that have helped me out when I first started a few days ago. This is the map for what I have unlocked. I don't know if it gets bigger or not. This is what I have unlocked so far. This part's out of range. This part's out of range. I don't know if that's different missions that I don't have unlocked or whatever. Let's see what else we got. Over in this corner, this is your drone. I haven't really messed with the drone. Um, the drone, from what I'm told, is all single player stuff. I don't do a lot of single player gameplay on any game I play. I try to do multiplayer and or co-op. Try to stay away from co-op a lot. But anyways, that's the drone. Your equipment thing. This is great. Just like your suit, you can, like, I picked this weapon. You can customize it just like a lot of the other games with different skins. You could change the way it looks, you could turn it around, change the way it looks. You can color it if you have the colors, maybe from the battle pass or rewards or whatnot. You can change it. I like that. This. I like the black and orange, not that black and orange, that black and orange. There you go. And then you have gear modifications. All right, the gear modifications definitely help out. You can have one perk or modification per tier. So this middle tier here, you can pick one of these. You can unlock them all and change it to something else, but you can only have one active at a time. See, I have one yellow one here, one yellow one here, and so on, because you can only have one. This overclock right here, I don't have an overclock available. That's what I showed you earlier with the forge. I would add that to that, and this would make this gun even better. You can have, from what I'm telling right now, up to 3 different weapons. Okay, so I have the deep core GK2 assault rifle. It's pretty good once it's maxed out. I have the M1000 classic semi assault. This one, it's hard. I mean, it hits really hard. I can't wait to overclock this weapon. Um, Low rate of fire, shoots really far, but it hits. I mean, when it hits an enemy, it hits them really, really good. If you use the focus, it's like you zoom in on it, right? So then this box here means that I haven't unlocked a third weapon for it. There's no other boxes, so I can only assume that you only get 3 per character on that. Then you have a secondary weapon. I have the Nuke 17s. I don't know how to say this word, but they're submachine guns. They're pretty good. They fire quickly, but they don't really pack a huge punch, even with them upgraded. Maybe I need to change some of these around a little bit on the gear modifications. Not sure. The boomstick hits hard. I love the boomstick. There's something called dreadnoughts in this game that is just great. To fight them, you have to break their armor and then shoot them in different locations. Boomstick works great for that. These shoot super quick and a lot of bullets for up close, but just not, in my opinion, the best. Your pickaxe is a pickaxe. I mean, it is what it is. I've upgraded it, got some new cosmetics for it. Love the cosmetic gameplay in this. I really do. Let's see. Your flares are flares. I don't have any modifications for them. In the scout, like I said earlier, you get a flare gun. There's no color choices, which I'm really surprised at. I don't understand why, but there are some modifications that you can get for it and make it a little bit better. Let's see here. The grappling hook, same thing. So it's specialty thing you can't color, but you can make it better for what it is and what it does. Um, Very, very great tool. Both of those are amazing. Like I said, scouts, in need of scouts out there. The stun sweeper, this is a type of grenade. I like it because it's basically a boomerang and it shocks them for a whole bunch of damage when it hits them. And then it comes back to you, so you can keep throwing it in a sense. Then there's a pheromone canister, a Cairo grenade, an IFG. They all do something different. They're all really, really neat. I personally am just a fan of this, the boomerang, mainly because of the fact that it comes back and it's like an AoE. It hits multiple, not just a single little group where it hits 3 or 4. This thing might hit, I don't know, 10. Who knows? But great tool. Then you have your armor. Can't really see your armor if you do what I've done with the cosmetics, but as far as the armor goes, you can boost it all up, make it better, weaker. It'll do different things. Mine does AoE damage if it breaks, so fall damage reduction. There's different things you can do with it. And once again, each role, they get their own set of equipment, own set of upgrades you can do. You can go over here to the pickaxe customization terminal, and pretty much do the same thing all over again. Change the colors, change the looks. For some reason I've been big into the black and orange lately, and I'll go with that one. Then you have your Memorial Hall. If you remember in the beginning of the video, I talked about promoting your character to a 1-star, 2-star, 3-star once you hit 25 each rotation. When you do that,
The Memorial Hall is where we honor the fallen. Feel free to walk around and pay your respects.
mission control will overtalk you every time. You'll come here, and since I have a level 25 scout, who it is, there I am. But I don't have a level 25 anything else, so it's not there yet. I think that's how it works. If I'm wrong, leave me a comment, let me know, because I don't have a clue. Come over here to the promotion board, computer, and this is where I would promote him to a 2-star, or one of these other ones to a 1-star. So, with that being said, that's pretty much the basics. If your whole entire team dies in a mission, which can happen, you'll all be respawned back here, the mission's over. You might get a little bit of rewards, but not necessarily what you were looking for, which is okay. You'll respawn back in the medical room.
This crap's what's eating Hoxus. Brr.
The dwarfs all talk. You respawn back in here and you have to go get your armor back on and things. You don't have to pay for the armor, repairs, none of that. But just to get into a mission real quick, I'll do the egg mission, see what I can get. I normally just try to join somebody. These guys are 21 minutes in. This one guy is. See if we can help him out. Maybe we'll help him, maybe it won't. I'll take
Keep
the
them
scout in
sights
there.
off me. I'll keep the team alive.
Oh, we're getting another person also. Oh, we got 3 scouts, look at that. Wow. We'll be able to zip line all over the place for sure. The stream is coming through, please let me know. Let me know that it's working well. If it's lagging or not loading properly. If you can't hear me, let me know as well. Really trying to get this channel set up and working properly.
Your workforce is about to get bigger. Dwarf inbound. Secondary objective
I have a
completed.
good feeling
Fine
it's the
job.
guy in R&D who programmed Molly. Rock and roll! By the beard!
Alrighty, so in this mission, what we have to do is collect eggs. Alright, I'll shoot a flare up here so I
Lighting
can see.
up! I love
Come up
this
here and look around
grappling
for a
hook.
second. What you'll do is you'll hit tab and it'll show you the map. Kind of. Everywhere that either one of the players has been or all of the players has been. You can scroll out with your wheel on your mouse. And if you see that little tiny orange thing right there, that is one of the eggs. We gotta dig to that egg. That's entertaining. So every time you touch one of these eggs, what ends up happening is aliens go crazy. Now I don't know where to go because I don't know where they are. I just randomly joined in. But if you see this mule, it's called a molly, is what they call it, proper name. It will start headed to them because they hit the C button. The C button. Uh-oh, I'm getting attacked. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. First person shooter stuff for you. I don't know, lose the molly. I don't know where it went. There's the molly. Okay.
Rocket! Go!
Okay.
Egg collection completed. Well done.
They got the egg
Escape pod
collection
when ready.
complete. Everything's complete. We kind of lucked out on this mission.
Rocket stone in the heart!
Came in at the last minute. Oh, get attacked. Now we can just hit the button there and we can
Good work.
complete it.
Sending in the
And what'll
drop pod.
happen is in a certain amount of time a drop pod will come, which is our escape pod. And with that being said, we will get to leave.
It's a mystery to me how all these minerals
But
fit
if we don't
inside.
make it there, we die. We lose.
Light is up.
One of us has to make it there. Okay, that's the
Drop
key.
pod has arrived. Retrieving
Okay, so
the
we
mule.
got 5 minutes now to get to the drop pod. We
Drop
can
pod
follow
departing in
the
T-minus
mule,
5 minutes.
or we
Let
can
there
go
be
fast to
light.
get there. Since we're in a scout, we can typically speed up just a little bit. Hopefully I can zip line through. See if I fall. Oh, didn't fall. Keep going. Oh, here comes the bugs. Like some starship troopers right there. Kill them. Now, sometimes this will happen. It's a little silly. It's okay though. I'm a scout. I can zip through line everything. Now, this gate will not open until the molly is loaded. And the molly loading is all automatic. There it goes. It's going to go up there. It's going to get loaded up by a little tractor beam.
If you don't rock and stone, you ain't coming home. Rock
Try
and
to
stone.
defend here for a few seconds.
We're secured. Initiating launch sequence.
It gets a little hectic.
Galactic, thanks you for your good
Get in
work.
there.
Drop pod will leave with or without you.
We're good to go. If you're worried about
In T-minus 4
beautiful,
minutes.
beautiful graphics like other games out there,
Rock and stone.
I tell you, this might not be the game for you because it's a little bit silly, but it works well. I love the game.
Extraction commencing. Good
I don't
work.
worry about the graphics per se. On some games I do, but on this one, there's just
rock and stone.
it goes. It's fun. We won that one really quick. Didn't get to show you the whole gist of the mission there, but
Yeah.
that got my character up to a level 7 from level 5. Got some rewards, and that's pretty much the basics of the game. Like I said earlier, there's a lot more to it. There's missions, there's weapon upgrades, there's upgrading your character multiple times. There's not really a storyline per se. Now I need to do part 2 to get my laser gun there. With that, that's great. Come here. There's no, oh yeah, claimable perk points. There you go. Glad that happened. So you claim it here.
Hot potato. Rock
Go to
on.
perks. I've got 6 points I can spend. Now typically you want to try to save them because over here they get pretty expensive. But just for the video part of it, if I do Beastmaster 2, it'll increase from what my Beastmaster was. So basically you can tame an animal during the fight. That's pretty cool. It doesn't stay with you,
Park mania.
but it is what it is. And there you go. That's the basics of this game. It's a really, really fun game. Like I said, it goes on sale. Grab it, get your friends into it. I highly recommend this game. In the beginning, I didn't think I would, but now that I got it, honestly, I think it's a blast. If you're interested in me streaming any other types of games or have any questions, please let me know. And thanks for tuning in, and I will stream another game here in a little bit. Thanks a lot, guys.